Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. I'm the Mysterious JG. We're heading for the Citadel to begin a series of videos on the Citadel, which are pretty much going to wrap up the whole Citadel thread of this game and this series. Let's scan. Yeah, no loot. No loot Ghislaine. Supposedly constructed by the long-extinct Protheans, blah, 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 blah. We're going to head for the Alliance docks, and we are going to buy best pistol ever. And,
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
to do that, we want to go straight to the embassies. And after that, we'll just sort of explore.
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
Logging you out, Shepard. Don't want to spend all of our money willy-nilly, because we probably, instead of buying more weapons mods, I was thinking that we would try to improve some of our weapons more directly. Like, once I switch over to this pistol, unless it turns out it isn't even as good as other pistols, which could well be the case, I'll want to level it up to 5. Alliance, join the fight, motherfucker.
Are you kidding? My family disowned me when I married Nyota. Wanna guess why?
They're racist.
Oh my. They'd be happier to see those Cerberus assholes than they would be to see me.
I understand why you would not wish to send your daughter to them.
Yeah, well, your understanding doesn't help me or my daughter much right now.
Listen, bitch. Yeah, so, considering this is like the last opportunity in game we have to visit the Citadel, it would not appear that that plot is ever resolved in a way that we get to see. So, last chance, romance for love. This is our last chance to do stuff with the Spectre Terminal. But I believe we are out of stuff to do with the Spectre Terminal. This is worth buying, I think. And this I was going to buy. Dangerous, but I think I will save and try to go to the range. Because this should give me the chance to customize my weapons. Well, where do I go to actually customize my weapons? Yeah, so why am I even here if I can't customize my weapons? So we will look at the pistols. First of all, we will remove the 5 of 8 and 6 of 8 here, so that our pistols are evenly matched when we compare them. And we just picked up the... Isn't that what we just bought? That was like all expensive and shit? Now the arc pistol is like fancy pants, so I guess I need to take its mods off too. So let's set as our baseline for normality the sticky bomb pistol. Now, what we just bought weighs a little bit more, does about the same damage. It's more accurate. That's the only thing that's better about it. I guess the fact that... No, you gotta remember, though, this thing does as much damage as the sticky bomb pistol, but it doesn't fire sticky bombs. Like, they get struck with a shell and immediately take the damage, apparently, that the explosion of that bomb would do. So I would say that this is better than the sticky bomb pistol, unless I'm seriously misreading it. That being the case, let's set this as the baseline for normality, since this costs us all that money. It does more damage than this, and I think they're meant to be the same pistol, but this is like a military version. So this version looks like it's either the same or inferior in every way, although not hugely different. Predator does a lot less damage, fires faster. Sticky bomb pistol. The arc pistol fires real slow and does about the same damage. Wait, no. Arc pistol fires much faster, does the same damage, has better capacity. Damn it, it just looks like the arc pistol is better. Talon. Its accuracy sucks. Arc pistol you can't get till late in the game, so it would make sense for it to be better in some ways. Although this one you can buy fairly early if you save up for it. I always want the ones that I paid good money for to be the best ones, but let's actually test them out here. Oh, that would be the wrong... Ooh, doesn't have a lot of ammo in a clip. Well, what if we switched over to the arc light? This is probably the real reason this place is here. So you can really test out and see which ones you like better. So here's the arc light pistol, except that I need to switch to it. It's got a lot more ammo. That does seem to be better, doesn't it? Like, buying this pistol was probably a mistake. I already determined buying that shotgun was a mistake, though. And I still did it. Again, I'm not going to default to the pistol. It seems to have more... Well, maybe they're different powers against shields, I guess, but... It seems to have more stopping power, despite the description, which makes it look like the arc light gun has more stopping power. Arc pistol. Seems like the damage is about the same. It's awfully close. But I guess that pistol is meant to have more damage. The arc pistol is a little weaker, but it's better in just about every other way, including it fires a lot faster. Oh, it does a lot less damage per shot, actually. I don't know. It seems like they're both pretty damn good. Well, you know what? This is all fancy pants technology developed by crazy Claudia Black chick of like space species. So if we go with this, and then what did we say? High caliber barrel and ultralight materials. I think we'll stick with this. It's more likely to get one-shot kills. It's more similar in style to the sniper rifle, which I'm used to using all the time anyway. So yeah, we'll go with that. Now for assault rifles, I think we'd made our choice on that one. The Geth pulse rifle. Shotguns. Geth plasma shotgun. Weighs a fuck ton, but huge damage output. Grawl spike thrower I've liked for a long time. What's got more accuracy? It's not bad either. This is the one that we paid good money for. It really doesn't seem like it's the bestest ever. And the Claymore, which is just super damaging and super heavy and has horrible accuracy. the Grawl Spike Thrower has the best accuracy by a long sight. I'm not going to bother to experiment with those using Shepard. I think we can just say that the Grawl Spike Thrower is going to be the one that we level up for our other squad mates. Okay, so we can continue to wander around the Citadel, exploring and having fun, but A, finally showcase that place, and B, I'm reasonably comfortable in saying that I like that pistol over the arc light, I keep calling it the arc light, it's the arc projector. Officer Delek. Okay, so he's probably got something he's looking for from our recent space exploration that will give us war assets or possibly credits. Yeah, I think I figured out which ones I'm going to level up to 5 for my squad mates, and I'm comfortable with it. No, you're Officer Delek, and you've been hanging around. You're an Asari war strategist. Never mind. Officer Delek should be around here someplace. You're Ravina. That guy's been... He's just really grateful for our help, which is awesome and all. But it's not really going to give us anything new to talk to him. Officer Delek, where are you? Officer Delek. Okay, it said that you are in the embassy offices, as opposed to the office suite or the Spectre office. You should be around here somewhere. Not necessarily right where the 4 is, but in that area that the 4 is meant to represent. Or maybe we already spent a video searching for this guy and failing to find him. But the name doesn't really ring a bell. Which kind of suggests that he's marked on our map now because in our recent explorations, where we did find a few interesting treasures about the place, now we have something to give to this guy. Or a gal, as the case may be. But Officer Delek doesn't seem to be showing up. Officer Delek was either going to give us credits or war assets. There's really no chance that it was going to be anything else. So I feel bad, but Officer Delek, well, maybe he'll pop up in our journal. Sorry, the Precision Commons needs something. CSEC officer, find the ciphers and deliver them to him at the Citadel Embassy. So these are the Cerberus ciphers, which we did find. And I do remember hearing something about somebody asking for them. Maybe they're wandering around, and their path takes them in and out. Aha.
You're intel, right? I found these encryption codes
You're
on a
intel,
Cerberus
right?
engineer.
You don't seem that
I thought they might be
intelligent
helpful.
to me.
Cerberus ciphers. That's exactly what we've been looking for. Thank you, Commander.
Thanks for the help, big man. Can I talk to you again?
Yes, Commander Shepard found some encryption algorithms. The team is expecting results soon now.
Expecting results soon now. Hoo-ha.
Yes, Commander Shepard.
Okay, that's it. He will say that for the rest of the game. Alright, so that's cool. We got a few... I didn't notice if it was 10,000 or 1,000, but we got a few credits out of it. In addition to reputation. Should help us to level up a few more of our weapons to 5. I don't regret having gotten the sticky bomb gun up to 5, because we had some fun with it, but it's extra sticky for extra fun. But now, at the end of the day, I think we'll get better use in the end game out of a normal pistol that does approximately the same damage. For spray and pray purposes, the arc projector pistol might have been better. I could always upgrade them both if I have enough funds. Why did I even come here without checking the map? Jacob's here. He's got nothing new to say. Yeah, we'll get loud, spill some drinks in the Huerta Memorial Hospital on the Citadel, but not right now. No, my whole deal was that I was going to check the map and see what places are useful to go. So what do? I jump right into the, yeah. Nobody of interest at the dock. Cleared out the only person of interest at the Citadel embassies. Jacob's in the hospital. I don't think anything new comes from talking to the guys at Purgatory, but we might as well try. If you want knowledge, talk to a scientist in the Presidium Commons. And probably nothing new from James or Zaid in the docks holding area. So, you know what? Edie and Joker, forget about Edie. Well, no, just in case, we'll stop there. If they have nothing new to say, we won't bother to seek out James either, or Liara. But, thanks. Fantastic, yeah. But no, we will hit the, we won't bother to seek out Liara, but we will go to the Presidium Commons because that's where the last little bit of shopping that we might want to do is located, and also it is where the last, from what I can tell, little Citadel sub-quest. Wow.
Concussion's almost gone.
It's like this voiceover suddenly screaming at me about my shore leave. I can guarantee you there's nothing new from Arya, rather. So let's check with these two. If they're still talking about Dalatras, what's her face?
Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
Hot, but points off for attitude.
Shaira the consort.
Yeah, so that was a waste of time. But not very much time. And actually it's given me a warm fuzzy comfort feeling about not talking to James or Liara. So we can get right to wrapping up this video by checking a few shops, and you know what, let's check this out. Return to Normandy, okay. So yes, in fact, to go to Anderson's apartment to hang out, which is how you start the Citadel DLC, we are going to have to go back to go back to the Normandy, depart from the dock, and redock. That's the only way we'll be able to go to that apartment. Does that make sense? Not really.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
This is our last opportunity to check up with Blasto.
Welcome to Kanala Export.
You guys got anything I want? Small machine gun, don't really care. Don't care about fish or gauntlets.
Cultivating serenity is possible even
And more small machine gun stuff. So nope, don't care about those. Angry accountant.
Welcome to Elkos Combine.
Remember an e-wrestling fed a long time ago had the Rabid Reverend and the Mad Accountant. More models and aquariums, just kind of fun stuff. I believe in Kingdom of Loathing they would be referred to as meat sinks. Oh, you're the scientist. You want knowledge? Talk to a scientist.
I think I know which project you mean. And I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay
That's
D24.
a nice chunk of change.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away.
I'm gonna have this sent to the project. It's gonna be part of the Harlem Renaissance.
So, what were you able to pull from the inscriptions? Really? Excellent.
You didn't give me time to answer, lady. What the hell? Assuming his answer wasn't nothing. Using the power of chit-chat, I was able to spare you, guy who almost got himself killed because we want Liara's fleet of evil to help us fight evil. That made sense, folks. It really did. You just have to be paying close attention. Yeah, I kind of wish we'd gone with Ash instead of Tali. I'm thinking about that now because there's a dialogue with Ash over here. Tali's a real good girl and all, but man, every time we try to, do the deed, it's risking her life.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
If any of these were actually what I use on the pistol, it might be worth upgrading, but in fact the pistol I have to go with ultralight and then just the regular damage increaser. If I didn't mind a lag to my skills, I could go for piercing mod, but I just don't use the pistol often enough to to boost its performance, but degrade my ability to use skills to pay the bills. Cranial trauma. See, I could use this instead of the raw damage increaser, but
All licensed huntresses may apply for a professional discount.
huntresses. I guess that's some kind of special Asari deal. Liara's down there. You know, she's right there. We can check with her.
To Cipertine Armory.
Nope,
Thank you for
don't care.
shopping at Cipertine Armory.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Ah,
Our customer service
I think that actually is
specialists
an
are
upgrade on the one that we
always
use.
interested in purchasing new technology.
So it's nice that we dropped in
Thank you for
there.
shopping at Agor Munitions. Hello, Shepard.
Aren't you glad we stopped by to talk to Liara? Alright, at the risk of this video possibly going just a little long, and once again, there's a lady who looks a lot like the way I made my femshep look. I actually stopped to adjust my femshep a little bit. From, like, you know, I just played with Shepard the way Shepard looks out of the box with no adjustments. My femshep I did touch up slightly, but before anyone reads a whole lot into what my femshep looks like and what it says about me, it was like, you know, less than 10 minutes worth of playing around with the create character options, and I took the character through all 3 games, so, you know, not that big a thing. So we're going to go to the Normandy real quick so that I can upgrade weapons and see how much money I've got left when that's done. Because, I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind about what stuff I want to buy on the Citadel.
You're sure of what you saw?
Yes, Sergeant.
I saw it.
No, Sergeant.
His little thing. His little soldier. So we're going to hop on board the Normandy real quick and do a little shopping of our own in our own ship. Just shopping for upgrades of weapons, which I don't know if you count that as shopping or not, but we needed to come back to the ship anyway because otherwise we're just not allowed to initiate the Citadel DLC, which is next. Warp and throw. Why not just make a super skill called warp throw, I ask you? We're going to save our game on a different slot, because why the hell not? And we're going to upgrade our weapons. This is our new pistol that we're going to use. What? I'm crazy. We haven't actually found it yet. The fact that it costs more to upgrade than some of the shotguns and assault rifles suggests that it's really good. So let's upgrade it. There's the Matic 3, which means we got a Matic 2 at one point. How did that happen? A little confused about that, to be honest with you. Particle rifle 2. Somewhere in here there should be a Paladin 4. And then the Paladin 5. Now beyond that, I think we decided that overall we liked the Grawl Spike Thrower. So let's upgrade it. If it turns out there was another one I should have been upgrading instead, well, phooey on me. Actually, you know what we should do is we can always fall back on the old. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, sorry, I apologize. Let's fall back on the old. The more expensive it is, the better it is. But we'll do the more expensive it is to upgrade, the better it is. That's what we're going to do. So if that fancy schmancy Spectre shotgun that costs you more money to upgrade than other shotguns does, or that cost us money to buy, turns out to cost more money to upgrade too. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's better than the Grawl Spike Thrower. So let's head here for the most expensive weapons to upgrade. We've got a few tied with 5. Particle Rifle. Oh, interesting. The Geth Pulse Rifle is cheaper. So maybe the Particle Rifle is better. I was using it for a long time. Oh, it's actually only 4,000. Why is it all the way down here with the 5,000 ones? Well, the Claymore 2, no, the Wraith 2, well, those are all shotguns, except for that. And that. A12 Raider 2. Well, fuck it. Let's take a quick look at them. This should be it for me messing around with different weapons. That I didn't mean to do at all. Oh, this is new. This might turn out to be better. It's got a much lower fire rate and lower down. Okay, it's not better. Fuck it. Maybe it would be better if it was upgraded to level 5, but it's not. And I'm not playing with it now. So, we will... I think that was one of the choices, wasn't it? This will be our baseline for normality. This is the one we actually paid money for. A12 Raider is much heavier. Which doesn't really matter because we won't be using it. It'll be our squad mates. It's got better capacity, a better fire rate, slightly less damage, much less accuracy. No. There's the Eviscerator. You know what? This thing here does really good damage. There's a couple ones that do more, but they have other problems. The nicest thing about this is that it has better accuracy. Yeah. I don't know if the weight affects our party members' power recharges or not. But I'm inclined to fall back on the old. The more expensive it is to upgrade, the more likely it is that it's actually really good. Didn't mean to come back here. Alright, alright. You know, the Grawl Spike Thrower, they're probably both fairly good choices. Then again, upgrading the Grawl Spike Thrower would reduce its weight. Forget it. I'm just going with this. I want this thing to be worth the investment because it was a serious investment. Let's stop kidding ourselves. Spent good money on this thing, so I want to make it worth it. Although now I'm risking not having enough money to upgrade other stuff. So, oops. Because it's pretty expensive to upgrade. Yeah, geez, I don't think I'll be able to get it all the way. Unless we get more money. Maybe if we save our money from other missions. Alright, well... let's get the plasma rifle up to level 3 as well. And then we'll put what's left into our pistol. Where is that pistol anyway? The Paladin 2. What was this? Okay, Eviscerator, never mind. Paladin 2. We'll try to get the Paladin 2 up to 5. Then whatever's left we'll throw into the shotgun, and probably the particle rifle will be more important. And that's the particle rifle. Where's the Paladin? What happened to the Paladin? How come I can't find anything all of a sudden? Nope, not the Viper, the Paladin. We probably won't have enough to do anything more after this, actually. We've got 5,000 left. The next level of the Wraith is more than we can afford, and the next level, the Particle Rifle, is more than we can afford. So, hopefully, at the end of the Citadel DLC, we'll have enough cash to upgrade those. But for now, Paladin 5, Hornet 5, Black Widow 5, and then we'll have the super sweet human army shotgun and a super sweet, that would be down here, and a super sweet particle rifle for our boys to use. And our girls as well. Don't even know if we get to choose squad mates for this this DLC, or exactly how that's going to work. I think possibly if you have a romance option locked in, that plays a role in this DLC. I don't really know. I'm going to find out. Did I just save? I think I just saved. Let's save again. And call it a video. When we come back, folks, we are going to begin the last DLC of the game, Citadel DLC, which is, from what I've heard, 2 parts combat, 2 parts, you know, wacky, zany characterization and comedy. And for a total of 4 parts. And then we'll be ready to end this thing. So yeah, if any credits we get from this are going to go into trying to get those other 2 weapons up to 5, but ultimately I'm just like trying to make sure we don't have a bunch of credits floating around that we don't use for anything. Otherwise I might have to like break down and buy ships or fish. Thanks for watching, folks, and I hope you'll join me next time when we get back to the action. Bye-bye.